Our next speaker is Rob Cooper. Rob's going to talk on the challenges of staying compliant. Rob completed his BSc in computer science at the University of Pretoria in 1971. Many years of design and programming of various financial systems followed, including a number of payroll systems for different environments. He is one of the founders of the company now known as Sage VIP Payroll in 1986, and spent many years developing this company's payroll system and getting the new company off the ground. Over the last 15 years, his focus has been on the various pieces of legislation that govern the employment and payroll industry, and he is a respected presenter at tax seminars and workshops. Rob is also one of the founding members and current chairman of the Payroll Authors Group of South Africa, a body that liaises with statutory bodies on behalf of payroll system suppliers when dealing with proposed or problematic areas of employment legislation. After Rob's talk, there will be a short video and then the draw for the MIDI iPad. So Rob, we welcome you to the podium.
Right, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can I summarize that very nice resume by saying that in the late 1980s, or in the 1980s, I was the person who programmed the VIP payroll system. Since then, I've been demoted to handle the legislation. So it's been a long and a very fun ride since then. We're running out of a little bit of time here, obviously. There's been a slight slip in the title of my presentation today, being on compliance. The plan was to present an overview of the Employment Tax Incentive Act, and there is elements of compliance in that. So I want to speak briefly about that act. And just to say, before starting, that I meant to present an overview. With the short time available to me, I'm going to present an overview of the overview, okay? Because I all know that lunch is calling. I'm the last speaker before lunch, so I'll do my best to get you out of here in time. And there is, of course, a lucky draw, very nice prizes, complimentary tickets to the Super Rugby final, which will be between the Lions and the Blue Bulls, I'm reliably told. So something to look forward to. Now, there's a very nice prize. Also, perhaps just to mention that on Thursday, I'm told that SARS will be also speaking about the Employment Tax Incentive Act, which I think will be of great interest. They no doubt will be in a position to present some statistics as to the rollout and the success of this particular piece of legislation after the first 5 months, because this legislation has just come into effect. Let me be brief. As introduction, we all know that unemployment amongst young people is a problem. Sorry, let me just get to the right slide. There we go. It is a problem. It's not only a problem in South Africa, though unfortunately we are rated very low as far as unemployment is concerned amongst our young people. And obviously it causes a lot of ills. Also, worldwide and in Africa itself, there have been a number of these initiatives put into place. Some for a much longer period of time than what we have, having just started, and obviously tailored for the different countries. They're working different ways to suit their environment. But this is not a new phenomenon at all. Something had to be done about it. In 2010, the wage subsidy was introduced in the budget, followed 2 years later by the youth subsidy, refined from the first version, and then in September 2013, the draft legislation, the draft bill was issued on the employment tax incentive, so it got another name. A very brief but comprehensive period of public comment followed, and in 3 months, the bill was signed into law by the State President on the 19th of December, if my memory serves me correct. So that was 3 months for a bill to go through the passage of Parliament into legislation. So it's amazing how an election can focus the mind and sort of grease the wheels.